holidays, and much joy to you in the way that you celebrate this season of festivity and communion. And today, we're going to do a short meditation. That's going to be very simple and straightforward. Honor source. They gave me several different variations of honor. They came down to honor source because within all of us, there is the same source, the same life. It differs in the way it expresses through each of us, but it's still the same source. And that source ultimately is what we are. It's what we seek to embody and align to when we think we're praying to something out there. It's not out there. What we're seeking to connect to is within us. We can use conceptions of deities. We can use ideas of what we think this intelligent source that provides us with our heartbeat, that allows the energy going in our body to become food or blood or skin or bone. We have the option of giving it any label we want, but what they're saying to me, it's important you understand that the source, to honor the source, is to honor the life that is what you are from within. And this is really important. And we're going to get into that a little bit more. I'm just going to go over here and put this out to my other channel here. Yeah, it's very exciting. So the meditation is going to be very, very short. And it's really understanding that as many gods as different religions have, as many conceptions as we have about what the creative intelligence of the universe is, no matter what science says, there's certain fundamental things that are universal about this intelligence. It's beating 5 trillion life forms on this planet. There are so many living forms, and the life that moves through them is the exact same in nature, but differs in degree and intensity and expression. So the life that's in the tree is the same life that is in thee, but that life in the tree can only express in a certain degree. If you understand, though, that it is the same life, then the level of regard and respect that you can cultivate for all others changes significantly. For when you truly understand this, you will know that you cannot do harm nor afford a blessing upon another without reaping the results of that yourself. For to contemplate harm upon another, to contemplate a blessing upon another, you must first put it through your system first. You get to experience the blessing you would offer another. You get to experience the harm you would offer another. So it is important to understand that this source is universal to all of us, but differs only in degree and expression. And so the goal today, what they're telling me, the goal today is to get this energy, this connection to source, as something that, yes, I'm just going over here. Thank you very much. Is to literally get this energy to awaken in you, to awaken yourself to the source within you, instead of having to repeatedly seek something outside of yourself, which is what most people are doing. Most people are seeking something outside of themselves to find fulfillment, when life is the fulfillment within you. Life is the fulfillment that you seek, and it is within you. To connect to that, to ennoble that, to bring that into full expression through you deliberately, to align your awareness to the source that moves through you, is to find your freedom. What many humans tend to do is they tend to find out there, they think their source for happiness and joy and peace is out there. And so they seek it in the world, and if something in the world disturbs them and they don't like it and they're no longer in peace because that thing disturbs them, well, they might destroy that thing or remove that thing or harm that thing because they believe the source of their peace is from out there. But if you believe that the source for your joy, if you believe the source for your happiness, if you believe the source of your life is out there, then you will never feel fulfilled. No matter how much you accumulate, no matter how much you desire, you will never feel fulfilled. for that source that is complete and whole within you. It is complete and whole within you. And when you connect to it and feel it and align to it, then the fulfillment comes from within, and your expression will be great to offer this world. When you offer the expression of your source through you without governance, with a conscious, free heart of giving and kindness and patience and love and compassion. You may do otherwise if you choose, but the effects in the experience of your world will change according to how you offer this source up through yourself. Yes, I understand. Thank you. So we're going to, again, do this process on honor the source. Hi there. Wonderful. I'm just posting something up on a group page. There's a few other people that wanted me to make sure this got posted to the online community. So if you can take a moment to share this out to others. The meditation, again, is about to honor the source. To honor the source is to recognize it. It's like if you were to walk down the street and you saw somebody that you hadn't seen in a long time, but you were very close. When you hadn't seen each other in a long time, you were very, very close. And you feel your heart open to see them. And you go, oh, my friend, I see you, right? And what would happen? What would it feel like if they didn't recognize you? It would feel terrible. So this source inside you, and yet if you're walking down that same street and that person recognizes you, there's great joy. You embrace with great delight and excitement at connecting with them. And so too, when you connect to the source of life within you, no matter what you might think it is, do not objectify it in this world, for it is within you. And when you embrace it, when you recognize it and feel its presence, and you become enjoined with it, then great indeed will be your joy and your pleasure. For you will then be in alignment with that same source that beats every heart and gives all things life that receive life. Cool. This is really cool. When I get down to sitting down and doing these events, there's no pre-planning in them. It's literally, I just allow them to flow through. I allow this being, this wisdom, this intelligence that's available to all of us. It's not exclusive to me or anybody. The same light, the same wisdom, the same spirit is in all of us. The difference is from one to another is we articulate it differently. We allow its expression through our body to be different. And it's important you get to this understanding that once you connect to this spirit inside yourself, you're free. You get to actually be free. To create, to be, to do. And you are anyway. All of us are free anyway to create as we do. And this is occurring today. And this source energy that is beating your heart right now will not judge you. It will not punish you if you do things that are evil or bad or good. The rewards of evil, the rewards of good have their own reward in terms of effect, as effect is the reward of how you would choose to express and utilize this life that you have moving through your body every moment that you exist. It beats your heart, it digests your food, it circulates your blood, it causes the spheres in the spaces of time to rotate and move and dance with one another. And as you come to the awareness that the only punishment you will find will be the effects of your actions. The only reward you will find will be the effects of your actions. And so today, we simply offer you an opportunity to actually become aware of this source within you. You are free to express this source in any way you will choose, but you are not free to escape the effects of your choices. and your actions. For those are the rewards of the expression of source through you. The rewards are the results of your choices and your actions. And none of you on this world can escape the effects of your causes. You may be deceived in thinking you may do harm or to dump something out there that harms life, but you think you are exempt from what it is your actions are. No, do not be tricked by your own ignorance. You cannot escape the effects of your own causes. For if you think it in your mind, it is felt in your body, and you will understand. By your fruits, you will know them. In other words, the thoughts, the ideas, the information that you hold in your mind, that you embody in your actions, become the fruits of your thoughts, your emotions, and your actions. The meditation, we're going to do take a couple of questions. It's 11:11 right now. We're going to take a couple of questions right now. Remember, honor source. What does that mean to honor source? To get in touch with it, to become aware of it, to feel its natural way of moving through you, to get in alignment so that you can begin to allow not just the beating of its heart, for your heart is beating in your chest right now. Remember, it's beating in your chest right now. You can feel your heart in your chest. So it is within you, beating your heart right now. But is that all it does? No. It does not just merely beat your heart. It converts food and other things into blood and skin and bone. If you get in touch with this source that regulates your body temperature, that can cause bone to change and grow from the size of a little babe to the size of a human adult, that can cause beasts to become massive and trees to grow grand, this source is without limit. When you are in touch with it, you may allow it to express more through you, or you may choose to allow it to express less through you. The choice becomes yours once you know it is a choice. But many of you are still seeking this source outside of yourself, and you find yourselves feeling unfulfilled. And we'll say to you very simply, when you find that source within yourself, there is great joy. For you know then that you are without limit, and you may create as you may allow it to do so through you. And when we say you may allow it, it is based on what you think, what you believe, what you hold dear to your heart. That allows it to flow a specific way through you. So let's take a few questions. And I want to say Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, whatever your holy day is, for all ways of ennobling the spirit and honoring this source, whether you call it the Great Spirit or Ganesh or a guru or Jesus or Buddha, whatever way you choose to label this source, as long as you know that it is the source within you that you are labeling, that it is merely the same thing in all forms, you will find there's a different reward for recognizing it as you know it to be within yourself than the label that you've constructed for it. Our goal here today is to get you in touch with the experience, not the label. The inner awareness that beats your heart and digests your food and circulates your blood, to feel its presence in you. And when you can feel its presence within you, you can begin to feel its presence all around you. And when you begin to feel its presence all around you, and you understand that the nature of your relationship with it determines the nature of the quality of your experience in being with it. Wonderful. Good morning. Hi, Patricia, Allison. Hi, we got a small crew here today. That's wonderful. Yes, happy Boxing Day, everybody. Again, we're going to keep this short. So the meditation they told me is going to be very, very simple. We're going to bring you into this part of your body where your heart exists, your physical heart. We're going to actually bring you into the physical heart, and we're going to have you find or move towards the source from which that heart beats, originating from, to move your awareness towards the source of where that heartbeat comes from. And we're going to follow it. like breadcrumbs. Story of Hansel and Gretel, without the evil witch, of course. You find the breadcrumb, and everyone can put their awareness on their beating heart. It's very evident that there's a vibration in your body called your heartbeat, and it's happening, and you can observe it, and it's happening on your behalf. It's being done for you. It's being done for you, right? Your heart is being beat for you. But where is that vibration coming from? And we'll bring you to that, and you will experience it the way you can experience it at this time in your awareness. For it is the continued exposure to this source within you, the continued exposure to this source within you that gets you to become familiar with, aware of its presence, and aware that you are an extension of it. And that when you recognize you are an extension of this source, your capabilities, your expressions, that which you would offer humanity will change because of the relationship you have with this source. And again, we encourage you to be willing for today to release your label and go into the experience. Release your labels of God or Ganesh or Buddha or some sacred emblem or symbol, and go into the experience of the thing that the label is to represent, so that you do not have to look through the filter of the label, but rather look straight into the eye of that life within you. So let's see. Hi, Patricia. Hi, Kira. Hi, Mary. I'm just going to refresh these questions up. There we go. Wonderful. Can I call in Zipporah, Moses' wife? Not today, but that's a really great request. Question from Ruby. What is something I can grow or benefit from hearing right now? When we do this meditation in about 4 minutes, that is where you will find the answer to that question. I've also been told that we're going to start, I'm going to start offering a new service through my website, and they're going to be called customizable meditations for individuals. This just came in this morning, literally, but we're going to be targeting individuals that have special needs, whether it be financial, physical, emotional, mental, spiritual, and we will design a meditation specifically for your unique situation. Because in literally days, if not a couple of weeks, you can literally change your life. I kid you not, once you understand how this source operates within you, learning how to ask it for what you want. Ask it to close your hand, ask it to open your hand, ask it to stand the body up, ask it to sit the body down, ask it to eat food. You can ask this source for anything and it will do it for you. And it's not restricted just your body. It can affect all kinds of things in your life. So I'll be doing customizable meditations with my angelic team. And we'll put that all up on the website in the next couple of days. And that's going to be a new service feature that we're going to be offering. And we've seen some really remarkable things happen over the last year with unique meditations that were delivered from my team to certain individuals. And I encourage you to consider that as something you might want to gift to yourself or to someone you love anytime. Okay, we're going to take 2 more questions and we're going to get into the meditation. Hi, Jesse. Hi, Janine. Question from Mary. Is there a message for this day in my healing? Yes, I get 3 words. Rejoice, for your gift is being offered to you. Rejoice, for your gift is being offered to you. Will you accept it? What do you mean by that? What we mean to say to you is that in this process that we offer everyone today, that if you may offer the desire you have to this source that is within you, to be willing to extend it gently into it, to offer it up to it, and allow it to receive your request. For it will receive your request when there is no doubt between, no filter, no doubt between you and it. So the healing that you seek is not something that is to come, but something that you may choose to allow today. You may choose to allow it today. You may choose to allow it today by offering it up to this source that is within you, beating your heart right now, causing millions of cells to replicate. It is within you right now, and you merely have to ask it, and you ask it by offering it. Thank you. So we will get into that. Thank you so much for that. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of energy coming through on this one, guys. We'll do one more question, and we're going to do the meditation. Question: May I confirm a vision during dream state, a door that vanished, and at the same time I heard it ends here, very clear. Yes, the end of the illusion, the end of separateness, the end of your suffering is here and now. If you are willing to touch the hand of your source, if you are willing to touch the hand of your source without judgment, but with the expression and gratitude of its limitless capacity to give to you all that you require, simply by being open to receiving from it, then this is what is inevitable. This is what is inevitable. You're welcome. And so the meditation will be very short. I hope you guys have water with you. Please, if you come to these live events, please always have water on hand, because if your brain, what happens if your brain is processing too much information, you might find your body start yawning. Signs and symptoms of when your body needs water. You're yawning, you need water and oxygen. So breathing and water, very important. Wow, wonderful. So make sure your body's going to be comfortable for 5 to 7 minutes. When we're finished the meditation, we're going to take a couple more questions. They're telling me to tell all of you that do this meditation to do it frequently. You can do this short meditation for 5 to 7 minutes, as many times during the day as you want. The goal is to get in touch with, to feel, to become aware of. Yes, I hear. They're just saying to me, because many of the masters, the ascended beings, our guardian angels, these multidimensional beings that work, they're already consciously connected to Source and have been learning how to allow it to express more and more freely through them as they increase their awareness and connection to it. As they increase their awareness of and connection to this Source, they're able to allow it to express more freely through them. And so this short meditation, if you practice it, it's going to be 5 to 7 minutes long. Just getting in touch with that source in you. It's beating your heart right now. We're going to use the heart as a starting point. And the more you become aware of its light and the limitlessness of its life, like there's not one iota, not one molecule in your body or around your body that is separate from it. But your perception of you thinking you are separate from it is what keeps you in the state of need and want. Need and want exist because we believe we are disconnected from this infinite source that is within us all. And again, we have become so entrapped as a species with labels of what we think it is, what we don't think it is, that we've gotten disconnected from it by the very nature of what we think and don't think about it, rather than experiencing what it actually is. But it's within you right now. It's within you right now. And when you actually experience it within you right now, you are free. You begin to feel free. Because you'll understand that it is without limit. It is giving you the breath in your body, and it provides that air all around you. It provides the space for this entire planet to rest in. It provides an even greater space to embrace the stars and the galaxies and the universes. It contains within it all that is, and you are included in it. And you can become aware of it and recognize you have a relationship with it, as you will know it is. For it is the relationship that you have with it within yourself that is more important than what anyone, even us, could tell you what that relationship is. Your conscious relationship with it is of greater value than any description, which is why we do these meditations every week. so that you get to experience what you get to know from your experience, and not simply because we put together wonderful conceptions and ideas and words and information, but we do this for the specific goal of getting you into the awareness of your experiencing the being of your being, so that you are free, that you are no longer confined to others' conceptions or understandings of what your life is, but then you get to live your life as it is, for you will understand it because you are becoming it, experiencing it. And so on this note, we would simply ask you to take a slow, deep breath and allow your body to completely and fully relax. Give your body permission to completely relax. It needs your permission to relax. So breathe deeply. And as you exhale, give all the muscles in your body permission to relax. All of them, from the top of your head all the way down, allowing all of your muscles to completely relax as you exhale. And then breathe in deeply again, knowing that you are breathing in the very source you are seeking to have a relationship within. And fill your lungs completely. And as you exhale again, give the body's muscles permission to relax even more. Give the entire body permission to completely relax. Give every muscle in your body permission to relax. You can use your breath to deepen the release of the muscles in the body. And now move your awareness into the physical heart. Become aware of the beating heart within your chest. You may place a hand over your heart to enhance your awareness of its beating. And feel how this is done through you. Feel its rhythm. Feel the energy that comes and goes with each movement of it. You are aware of it. Now move your awareness up to the space in the middle of your head, from where the spark that goes to the heart comes from. A space in the middle of your head, where the spark comes into the body to beat the heart. And feel the connection. Become aware of the connection of the spark between head and heart. You may be becoming aware of how you feel the vibration, the effect of the movement and rhythm throughout your entire body. Becoming aware that even as you observe this, become this. Allow your awareness to become the vibration of the rhythm between the spark and the heart. And breathe deeply. And feel the life as you bring it into the nostrils. And as you exhale, feel how you are giving life with your breath as you exhale it out into the space around your body. Now become aware that you are aware of the entirety of your body. And feel the vibration in the middle of your heart. Feel how your heart responds to your awareness of this life. Not simply the mechanics of the movement of the heart, but the spark, the spark, the light within that causes the rhythm. And breathe deeply again. And become aware of the life around your body, the stuff that you call oxygen that surrounds you without judgment, without condition. You may breathe it in as you will. Breathe it in. You get to breathe life in. And you get to breathe life out. Become aware that the life around your body and the life within your body, and even you as the awareness of this, is the same life. You are the same life within and around. And from this conceptualization, consider feeling a vibration of gratitude for the life that is around your physical form, the life that is within your physical form. And you who hear these words are the life. You that feel the vibration of these words are life. You are life. Within and around, as observer, as observed, you are life. And it is all around you. It is within you. It is as you. And you are free to release and create conceptions of greater life and love and joy. Feel how your awareness is aware of the life within the body and the life around the body, each together sharing one life consciously. Take a moment to be grateful for the beating heart in that body. And take a moment to be grateful for the breath that you may choose to draw now. And choose to be grateful to be able to give that breath out and to receive life again by drawing it in again. You may receive and do receive at all times. You may give and you always give at all times. Choose but one word at this moment. One word at this moment. One word that for you at this time would be the greatest gift you could hope for. One word. You may choose another and another, but choose a word that pleases your heart and your mind, that is pleasing to you. Whether that word is love or joy or prosperity or vitality or playfulness or wonder or freedom or liberation or compassion or goodness. Choose your word consciously, deliberately, and you will become pleased at what you may bring forth through the power of word. Feel the vibration of your word. Think it, speak it, feel it. For you will know if it is pleasing to you. Feel the vibration of word. And breathe the life into your body again. Know that you are deliberately drawing life into your body. When you breathe, you are deliberately drawing life. You are deliberately giving life. You are receiving it and giving it all of the time. Remember this. And in your thought, when you choose your thought, choose them wisely and deliberately and consciously, for they give to life and you receive from them also. It is very simple. Very gently bring your awareness back to this moment. It is not meant to be a complex process. It is meant to be a process of simplicity. The true nature of limitless being is simplicity. It is not complexity. Although you can perceive it as complex, it is always very simple. Giving, receiving. Very simple. We'll take a few questions and then we're going to wish you guys happy holidays. There will be a break from Shortcuts for Your Soul this week. And we will, so Monday and Wednesday, there will be no Shortcuts for Your Soul this week, but on Friday and next Saturday, there will be an event. What's really important is that you come to experience and understand that the thing that you are seeking is the thing that is within you. And we hope that you found the experience of your word, your awareness of that life that is beating your heart, your awareness of the breath that you draw from all around you, and yet you also give it to the world around you as well. You receive it and you give it. We hope that you find your awareness of that giving and receiving that you have choice over, and that this beating heart is giving and receiving life to you, and that you are also that life. And when you come to know that you are that life, there will be no more sorrows. Thank you guys, I really appreciate that. I'm going to scroll up a bit. Hi Drusilla. Hey Possum. Wonderful. Question from Miriam for my brother and how he can help his brain stay hydrated, make water wetter. I wish to help him. Okay, first thing to tell me, your brother, yes, there is, when one offers a gift, the other must be willing to receive it. They must be willing to receive it. And the one that gives it must be willing to give it. One must be willing to receive what is being given. For many of you have been receiving this limitless endless bounty of life, but experience life as very limiting and restricting. You have not received it. You haven't become open to receiving the very gift that you repeatedly ask for. So he must be willing to receive. He must be willing to receive the gift that you would offer him. For you may have all the greatest desire to see your brother whole, and it is always possible for him to be whole, but he must be willing to receive your gift. You cannot put a gift in hands that are not open. So please tell him this, that if he is willing to receive, he will receive. Offer him water and let him drink. But he must drink. There are other ways. I'm stepping in here. There are other ways. If the person is in a comatose state, or if they're not in charge of their faculties, there are other ways you can get in touch with their soul. Because the soul, again, we don't like dividing things up into segments, but sometimes in this physical dimension where we got mind and ego and different perceptions of what we think reality is, there is this faculty called the soul. We call it, they told me it's soul, S-O-U-L, spirit of universal light or love. And that you can actually communicate directly to that soul, the source of light and love. You can speak to it directly and guide it to alter matter differently. Much the same as I can tell this hand to open and close. You can get in touch with the spirit in another. And the principles of faith healing and Reiki and other things, that they work on that principle of getting in touch with this intelligence and telling what to do. So you can actually talk to your brother's soul and communicate the energy, the vibration, the intention of him to direct the hydration of the brain. The clear, free-flowing electrical function of the brain can be stimulated very effectively. And again, I've been very blessed to be with the angels and the guides that I work with and learning some of the stuff that I've seen them do with people, the gratitude, the emotions, the healings I've seen and observed happening over these last couple of years is astounding. There are no limit unless we accept it, right? Because the limitless ability, the limitlessness of spirit is that not only can it do anything, but it can do nothing. And they both still reflect that it is limitless. So if you can believe in a limit, then the limit, so be it, right? But it's not really a limit, it's just a belief. Thank you for that. Yes, I'm just checking here. Question from Manoj. I want to ask Jesus, how am I doing my ACIM? Oh, thank you for that. Can I get a message from my brother? Yes, one moment, dear. I just lost that. Message from Manoj. Hang on. Master Jesus, a message about ACIM. That was it. Thank you. Thank you. He's saying it is important not to try to construct in your mind what you think I mean when I communicate to you through this medium. What is important is that you experience the spirit of what I mean more than the words and the meaning you think that they have. It is the vibrational meaning that you wish to align to, the awareness of the knowing as opposed to the understanding of the knowing. For the awareness of the knowing will give you greater understanding than the words ever will, which is why I had written that book very carefully, so that your mind could not overanalyze that which should not be analyzed at all, but rather that your experience would dictate the knowledge of truth that you contain within you already. Thank you. Wonderful. Okay, message for your brother. I don't know why I'm getting this, but I'm getting this energy of dancing. It's like this, just heart wide open, wants to take you on a dance. That's the vibration. He wants to dance with you. And again, I don't know why he's saying this, but allow the dance. Allow the dance. Feel the dance of my spirit with you. He's saying, pull the cloak away, and dance with me. It is in the spirit of things. Yes. He says, dude, mourn not. He says, mourn not, but celebrate. And when you celebrate, I celebrate with you. When you play, I play with you. I cannot join you in your sorrow anymore, for sorrow is not my place. Sorrow is not my place anymore. I don't know what that means, but whatever that means to you, please let us know. But yeah, that vibration of, like, I literally feel like there's just like this sun ray coming up my chest when he's saying, dance with me. He's literally going to the spirit of that love, that joy that you two share, and to be in that, so that you can fully appreciate what you still have. You know, people think that when the body ceases to function, that individual is gone from existence. They're not. The medium of expression has changed. The vibrational energy of these words that you hear coming through this body are a sound wave frequency, an energy that was once a thought, comes down into this neural system, and it gets reproduced as a sound wave. But I've merely taken a vibrational energy from a non-physical place and brought it down to a physical expression. So when your physical body ceases to function, your awareness doesn't cease to exist. Your medium of expression is not there. It's like if I took my cell phone and smashed it, it's not going to work anymore because the mechanism's damaged. It can't communicate that signal anymore. But the signal still exists. We know cell signals exist everywhere. They weren't there 50 years ago. There was no such thing as cell phones. Now they're here. They came from the non-physical realms into matter. And yes, it is possible to bring an awareness from a non-physical state back into this, as I do, as a medium. One of the things that we do as mediums is we're able to tap into, feel, or sense the energetic impulses of non-physical communicational energies and bring them through. But your brother still exists. No one ceases to exist. The medium of expression changes. And when you realize that, then you learn to connect in a very different way. But he wants me to emphasize again, in the heart, feel the dance with him in the heart. And when you start to become more conscious of that, you'll actually feel the presence around you. You'll actually feel their energy around there. They don't leave in the sense that you think. They're just on a different frequency, right? It's like we got thousands of TV stations broadcast all over the place. I don't hear a single one right now. This physical mechanism is not designed to tune into that frequency. I can tune into it with my awareness to a different frequency. So remember, your brother, yes, we'll do that with you. Got time for 2 more questions? Okay, Spirit, 2 more. Yes. Question from Tanya. Has my cousin Andy a message for me? He died tragically 25 years ago, and his death was an accident, or was he murdered? My family was very affected by his death. Wow. The very first things I'm getting, again, this is not from him. This is coming from somewhere else. And I think this is coming from one of your guardian angels saying, do not be concerned with what was then. Rather, become aware of what is now. The misperception of loss is what gives you your sorrow. The misperception of your loss gives you your sorrow. For those that leave the body do not leave the creation. Those that leave the body do not leave the creation. They simply go to walk in another place, to be in another place. But his energy is he's like, if I tune into him directly, I feel like he's like, don't bother me right now. I'm really enjoying where I am. And he's like, wherever the dimensional plane is on is very different. It does not deal with densities of time and space that we do here. but he's very curious and excited, and has been for quite some time. But yeah, a message directly from him is stop holding on. Stop holding on to that. Yes. Do not remember me this way. Do not remember me this way. Wow. And I'm interpreting that to mean, don't remember him from that event. Stop remembering that event as being the defining awareness you have of that being. Don't let that be what defines what he is, because he's not that anymore. He's a very different being. He's energy now. Yes. Tell your family, stop defining him from that. And they will find freedom in not defining him from that. Yes. And again, I hear words, let go of the suffering. Let go of the suffering. Okay. A question from Shakina. Can you tell me a message from my dad to my daughter, Sarah? Wow. Thank you so much for that question. I get this, I'm getting this incredible feeling of joy, just this great joy that, I am so delighted to feel this moment with you right now. He's saying, can you feel me? I can certainly feel him. No, it's not you. Can you feel? You can feel me. You can feel me. He's like very deliberate. You can feel me. Yes. You just want to tell her, you can feel me. Right. Please tell your daughter that. You can feel him. She can feel him. And you can, when you understand that, we don't just have these 5 physical senses. You have senses beyond these. These are just physical senses. You have clairvoyance and clairaudience and clairsentience and claircognizance. And it's important that we learn to open those senses up, because they prepare us for a non-physical world that we actually exist in simultaneously. Like the meditation I did a little earlier, right? Yes, thank you. The meditation they did a little earlier is literally about getting connected to the awareness that you are the very thing that you seek. The complexity of our minds, of what we think reality is, what we've been taught to think reality is, can really get in our bloody way. What we think we know is true about life can really get in the way of what we need to know about life to be able to be free to experience and express your life the way you originally intended to when you came into matter. Question from Harper's Angel 444. Love that name. Wonderful. Would there be a message from Archangel Michael about my path I walk? He's showing me there is something in your left hand that you must walk with a measure. He's saying you must walk with a measure of truth. Do not let the truth go, but know if it is the truth or not. What do you mean by that? There is a distinction between what you think is true and what actually is true, and you must hold fast and walk forward with the truth as you know it to be, not as you think it to be or what you desire it to be, as you know it to be. And that truth, for you, the awareness needs to become that you are love. If you understand this truth, walk with it. Keep your hand fast to it. Like he's literally showing me a staff in your left hand. Like literally a staff that you're holding it firm. It's not gonna leave your hand. That truth. You are love. Thank you, Michael. I love Michael. Michael's been with me almost my whole biological life. The events that I had in childhood, that I realized Michael was always there. He's beautiful. I want to thank everybody today. Wow, 1201. I want to thank all of you today for taking this precious time of yours to be with us today. And for your questions, your focus, your concerns, for your support. I'm truly, truly grateful. I'll look forward to seeing you next Friday on Shortcuts for Your Soul. We won't be doing Shortcuts for Your Soul on Monday and Wednesday this week. It will be Friday, and then we will do another meditation on Supernatural Saturday next week. And I hope each of you have taken this process that was given to us today and that you will exercise it to liberate yourself from unnecessary suffering. And again, everybody, thank you for your questions and your donations, your support, and much love to all of you. Have yourselves a wonderful, a joyful day. And however way you choose to celebrate this season, choose to make every day a holy day, every moment a holy instant. And I can assure you, life will become holy. Much love, everybody. Bye for now.